Now we have the panel discussion on driver well-being at the core of road safety. And we are very happy to have Elena Kountoura with us, member of the European Parliament from TheLeft, Syriza, and the rapporteur on the road safety INI report, Claire Depreux, the head of a road safety unit from DG Move.
I'm going to pass the floor to Elena first because she can only stay for her opening statement. So the floor is yours, Elena.
Thank you so much, Sam. It's a pleasure to be here, and I would like to thank ETF for this timely conference and for their study, which presents some very interesting and worrying conclusions. As you know, in Europe, we have reaffirmed our ambitious target to cut by 50% road deaths and serious injuries in the next decade. It is an ambitious target, but I'm convinced that we can achieve it under one fundamental condition. We know what kills on the road, and we know what must be done to prevent it. The element that we are missing is strong political will at all levels, European, national, and regional. This is why we have been working on the report in TRAN committee on road safety policy framework in the next decade. A very significant part of our report focuses on fatigue in commercial freight and passengers transport. This was very important for me and my group, and I would like to take this opportunity to tell you what we have achieved. First of all, we recognize that there is a huge problem, and we express our deep concern about drivers' fatigue as a cause for road accidents, but we also call for a series of concrete measures. We need to make sure that the EU Directive 89/391/EEC on health and safety of workers is properly implemented regarding road safety aspects. We call for a key performance indicator for drivers' fatigue in commercial freight and passengers transport. This will allow us to know the extent of the problem in all member states and to monitor progress. We ask the Commission and the member states to increase the number of secure parking areas and ensure they are adapted to the needs of the drivers and that they are well informed about them. We also ask the Commission to look into possible solutions for climatization systems in cabins. I also insisted that we address the issue of van drivers, which, as you know, has grown a lot the last years, and especially during the pandemic. It's no secret to you that there is an important part of transport services moved from trucks to vans due to the lower standards of social protection, and this trend will continue, especially in domestic transport services. So we are asking the Commission to address the issue of van drivers' fatigue and speeding, which is very important for road safety, as well as to ensure the protection of workers' rights. We should not forget that road safety and protection of workers' rights are very closely related in road transport. The conclusion of your study is very alarming. Drivers work many hours and do not get proper rest because essentially they don't get paid enough and they need to work more hours for a decent salary. This trend has only been exacerbated by the pandemic, and I know this firsthand. In Greece, for instance, many touristic bus drivers have been laid off due to the crisis, and the few that still work have to work excessive hours. The trade unions are very active on such issues, and I have been talking to many of them. We need to act before it's too late, because if we do not, I'm afraid we will have victims on the asphalt sooner rather than later. All the recommendations of your study are very important, and they must be seriously considered by policymakers and employers all over Europe. you must keep up the pressure and monitor very closely how the new legislation is being implemented by the member states. That is why that I would like to thank you once again for this great conference. We have to keep up the pressure because fatigue in road transport, it's a real issue. And beyond social standards, it's about road safety and it's about human lives. Thank you so much.